In this video of Florida Man Math, we're answering a request from the r/AskMath subreddit. And the original poster is asking to solve for delta in this inequality. So we've got L sub EF divided by D is less than or equal to K3, K4 times the cube root of the following. Delta divided by L sub EF times 1000 E sub C, all divided by F sub D dot EF. Now, I've never seen this equation or inequality before, but that's not important. We're just going to be demonstrating how to isolate this capital delta. So, as a preference, I like to keep what I'm isolating on the left-hand side. So I'm just going to reverse the direction of the inequality first, and it'll start like this. So it'll be delta divided by LEF times 1000 E sub C all over F sub D dot EF. And all of this is being raised to the 1/3 power, also known as a cube root. And we're multiplying ahead of time by K3, K4. Now, reversing the direction of the inequality, which reads less than or equal to right now, we can write this as greater than or equal to. And then it's just the other side, L sub EF divided by D, so we can write it as the fraction like this. Now, the first step to getting delta by itself here would be to work from the outside in and just figuring out what the antidote to each of the operations acting upon it is. So, for example, the outside, we have a multiply by K3, K4, so we just need to divide both sides by that. So those will cancel, but if you do something to one side, you have to do it to the other. So dividing by K3, K4 is the same as multiplying by 1 over K3, K4. And then going down a bit, we have delta divided by L sub EF times 1000 E sub C all over this F sub D dot EF term. This is all contained in the 1/3 power quantity, still greater than or equal to L sub EF over D times K3, K4. So to further get delta by itself, we need to undo this 1/3 power. The way you can do that is just raise both sides to the 3. That'll cancel out this. So we're effectively doing this operation. Cubing that side and cubing this side. So this power will cancel out, and we're left with the fraction delta LEF times 1000 E sub C over F sub D dot EF, still greater than or equal to, now the cube of this entire quantity. We could distribute the exponent here, but there's really no need to. So let's just leave it like this. Okay, and there's several different options for getting delta by itself, but we can do one step at a time. It's currently being divided by F sub D dot EF, so we just need to multiply by that. And while we're at it, we notice that we can divide by these two factors to cancel them out. And so what we're left with is delta over LEF on that side. But from before, we have to, whatever we did to this side, we have to do it to the other side. So the net result was multiplied by this fraction. So we'll perform that over here. And so we take that entire result and just copy and paste that below. All right. And one last step for at least getting delta by itself is it's currently being divided by LEF, so we just need to multiply it by LEF. That'll cancel that out, and we just need to multiply on that side. So notice that LEF occurs twice, and it's being cubed over here, and it's raised to the first power here. So our final result could be delta is greater than or equal to LEF to the 4 all over D K3 K4 1000 EC, and the numerator is still FD.EF. Conventionally, it's usually good to bring constants out front and to order things alphabetically. So at this point, we do have a correct answer, but by convention, we'll express in the following way. So alphabetically up top, we have F comes before L. And that's raised to the 4 over D 1000 E K K. 1000 is the coefficient times D, and then E is next, and then the K values. And so altogether, we have this expression for solving for delta in this inequality. Hope you enjoyed this video, and if you want more content like this, please like and subscribe. As always, thank you for watching.